here it is, our first wonder of the world. As we revealed today, it is the Potala Palace in Lhasa, Tibet. It is a place most people could only dream of visiting, including the world's 376 million Buddhists, including more than 1 million of them here in America, because it is the spiritual touchstone of the Buddhist faith. And Bill Weir managed to get there by taking 3 flights over 3 full days, traveling 8,436 miles, and he's bringing it to us.
Yeah.
Bill.
Oh, but the trip went by like that, Diane. Thanks very much, and good morning again here from Lhasa. To help understand the significance of this building behind me, imagine if Americans were taught to believe that every president through history was a reincarnated god, and that our White House was the holiest place in the land. That is how Tibetans felt about the Potala for centuries, and the 10 Dalai Lamas who lived inside. It's no longer a seat of power, but still a powerful spiritual place. 1,000 years worth of prayers seeped into the walls, 1,000 rooms full of Buddhist treasure. So let's go inside now, the heart of Tibet, the first of our new 7 wonders. It rises like a man-made mountain, holding its own with the soaring peaks that surround it. A whitewashed fortress built in perfect symmetry with the Tibetan snow and cobalt sky. While revered for its spiritual and cultural weight, the first thing you notice is the sheer physical scale. It is a 32-acre, 13-story skyscraper built centuries ago by people who only used wheels to spin their prayers to heaven.
I think part of the magic and really the mystery of the Potala is that it seems to come out of nowhere, that there's no precedent, there's no parallel. The Tibetans actually used to believe that it was constructed secretly by angels working all night long while people were sleeping.
In reality, it was constructed with the strength of Tibetan backs, and hundreds of years later it is maintained exactly the same way.
Can I help you?
That sack of mortar has to weigh at least 75 pounds. But even without a load, the hike is demanding. But the reward is entrance into a different time and space, and a view unlike any other I've ever seen. As a boy, the current Dalai Lama would walk these rooftops and gaze out over Lhasa. Since his departure to India nearly 50 years ago, Lhasa has become a modern Chinese city. But below there are still glimpses of ancient Tibet and the devotion of its people. Pilgrims walk for hundreds of miles to get here, clutching precious money as an offering, chanting prayers every step of the way, navigating the castle's cold, mysterious maze. They wind past flickering yak butter candles which light the 9 prior Dalai Lamas entombed inside. There are 10,000 shrines and 200,000 statues here, and the fortunate receive a blessing from a kind Buddhist monk.
To you, long life, sir. Very good.
The intensity of the light, the mystical chanting, and you feel as if you're in a space that bears no relation to any space that you've seen in your day-to-day life.